Hello, this is MrChabry, and we're going to be talking about the poison types that you can find within the Diamond and Pearl remakes. Let's get started. So the first poison type we'll look at is going to be Roserade, and this is an amazing poison type Pokemon. It's a poison grass type. A lot of times grass typing holds Pokemon back, but Roserade's still amazing even with that. 125 special attack means it's going to hit things really hard. 105 special defense means it could take a few special hits. And a 90 speed means it can outspeed quite a few things. So yeah, Roserade's an amazing Pokemon. This thing has the natural cure ability. So if you switch it out, it'll cure any elements that it has. And it does have Technician as a hidden ability. So lower powered moves actually get a boost with Technician. However, there's a lot of good moves that you can give to your Roserade without relying on Technician. Energy Ball, Sludge Bomb, it even learns Dazzling Gleam. If you're fighting some Dragon type, it can learn Weather Ball plus Sunny Day, so you can actually have a Fire type move. And Weather Ball is a move that actually gets boosted from Technician, so it will do quite a bit of damage. Next up is Crobat, and this is actually a very fast poison type. It also has the flying typing, which makes it really good. It makes it resist a lot of things, especially the immunity to ground types is amazing. With that 130 speed, it's going to outspeed pretty much most of the Pokemon you're going to face. It does have a 90 attack, which isn't the best, and it does have decent bulk with 80 defense, 80 special defense, and 85 HP. But yeah, this thing could do some offensive stuff, but the main draw to it is that speed stat. So I think Crobat is a Pokemon that could actually add something to the team. Next up is Duststock, and this one is actually not that great. It's got a 90 special defense, which is its best stat, and that's basically it. It's got the bug typing, which makes it weak to fire type moves, flying type moves, stuff like that. And it is pretty slow with a 65 speed, so you're not outspeeding a lot of things. And you're not taking a lot of hits with a 70 defense, 60 HP. So really the only draw to it is a 90 special defense, which there's a ton of other Pokemon with better stats all around. So Duststock is probably a Pokemon to use in a challenge run, but it's not really going to add much to your team. Next up is Gengar, and this is honestly one of the best poison types. It has a 110 speed, it's going to outspeed quite a few things, and a 130 special attack, which is amazing. It's going to hit things really hard. It also has a ghost typing, which gives it some nice stab on moves like Shadow Ball. So this thing can do a lot of things. It is kind of weak on the bulk side. However, if you're using a Gengar, you're wanting to use it for that great special attack and great speed. So if you're needing a poison type that's an amazing special attacker, Gengar would be that Pokemon. Next up is Skunk Tank, and this thing is a poison dark type, which is an amazing type combination. It also has a 103 HP, which is also great. However, its other bulk stats are really low, 67 for defense, 61 for special defense, and that's not good for it. It does have a 93 attack, which is decent, and if you're using a move like Sucker Punch, it gets stab on that, and it does good damage. 84 speed is decent speed stat. So in terms of stats, it's not really the best. It has a few things going for it. But Skunk Tank probably would add a little bit to your team. It just depends on how you use it, but it would be a challenging Pokemon to work with. Another Poison Dark type is Drapion. So this one's probably actually better than Skunk Tank in my opinion. It has 110 defense, which is great. It has a 95 speed, which is also great. And it has a 90 attack, which is decent. So with this thing, you can actually do quite a few things with Sucker Punch. You could take a few hits. Drapion is the better Poison Dark typing, and I do think this one would actually add more to your team than Skunk Tank. Next up is Tentacruel, and this is a Poison Fighting type Pokemon, which is actually really unique. It does have a great attack stat at 106. It can actually do a little bit on your team with that. 85 speed means it's going to outspeed a few things, but there's going to be a lot of fast things that can outspeed you. 86 special attack gives you an option, but that 106 attack is way better for your Pokemon. It is really frail with a 65 defense, 65 special defense, so it's not taking that many hits. The cool thing about this thing is it has the dry skin ability, which gives it a water immunity, which is an amazing thing to have on your team. So if you want to use this thing, I could see it adding something to your team. You just have to keep in mind that its stats are kind of the more middle of the road. The last poison type we're going to look at is Tentacruel, and this is actually an amazing bulky poison type. It has a 120 special defense, which is amazing. It can take quite a few special hits, and it has a 100 speed, which is also amazing. It can outspeed quite a few things. 80 special attack is decent. It's not going to be the best, but it'll give you something to work with if you're using it as an in-game team Pokemon. So yeah, this thing probably could add quite a bit to your team if you need a water type, if you need a poison type, and you want something that has a lot of special defense bulk to it. So that's all the poison types within the Diamond and Pearl remakes. Which one are you going to use, if any of them? Let me know. There's a few that actually stand out away from the others. Gengar, Crobat, Roserade are ones that I see as, you know, standing out quite a bit. Anyway, if you like this, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. I will see you in the next Pokemon video.